When we first began to think out loud, it was through literature. The invention of writing made our thoughts knowable to people outside our heads, and durable, so that people not yet born could literally read the minds of people long dead. But because writing is a linear process, and because every story has to have a beginning, a middle, and an end, they contain biases or tropes, biases that can corrupt and constrain truly creative thought. As the famous historian and literary critic Hayden White explained, the narratives that we create are affected and biased by our tropes. That is, whether in our thinking we're guided by metaphor, metonymy, synecdoche, or irony. These tropes, or thought conventions, often define whether we respectively see the world as a romance, a tragedy, a comedy, or satire, or whether we emerge politically as anarchists, radicals, conservatives, or liberals. It mostly comes down to whether or not our mode of thinking is representational, reductionist, integrative, or negational. And it also comes down to the emotional sign that we paint our thoughts with when we think about our environments. Is the representation or our imagination of it overwhelmingly positive or negative? How can we use language that better represents the nuances and subtleties found in natural science so that we can better guide our actions and policies, aesthetics and ethics? Answering that question is your task in this section of the course, in which we invite you to think out loud and create and communicate your own vision of utopia. But be careful about the assumptions you make about what makes something sound or look sustainable or not. When making a statement out loud, you need to know your tropes and choose your words and your images very carefully.